Are you interested in learning more about the theory of multiple intelligence? And do you want to know what kind of intelligence you are? Watch the full video to know it. And now I will introduce you about what is multiple intelligence. Multiple intelligence is a theory first proposed by Harvard developmental biologist Howard Gardner in 1983 that suggests human intelligence can be differentiated into eight modalities: spatial, linguistic, musical, logical, mathematical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalist, and bodily kinetic, each doing previously narrow preconceived notions of learning capabilities. For example, the concept of a single IQ. The idea behind the theory of multiple intelligence is that people learn in a variety of different ways. The first type of intelligence that I want to talk about is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is one of Howard Gardner's 8 multiple intelligences. It involves how skillful an individual is performing, composing, and appreciating music and musical patterns. Individuals who excel in this intelligence typically are able to use rhythm and patterns to assist in learning. Musicians, composers, band directors, disc jockeys, and music critics are among those that Howard Gardner sees as having high musical intelligence. People with strong musical intelligence are known to learn well using rhythm or music, enjoy listening to and or creating music, can become emotionally moved by music, may study better with music in the background, may be very spiritual, appreciated emotional power of music, sensitive to rhythm, pitch, tempo, melody, aware of complex structure of musical notes, strong aptitude for playing an instrument. And now, I will show you some famous people with high musical intelligence. First, Michael Jackson was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer. Second, Mozart was an Austrian composer of a classical period. And the last one is Beethoven, was a German composer and pianist.
Hi, I'm Khôi and I'll tell you about the next intelligence. This is linguistic verbal intelligence. People who are strong in linguistic verbal intelligence are able to use words well, poem writing and speaking. The individuals are typically very good at writing stories, memorizing information, and reading. Genres of persons have linguistic verbal intelligence that work, language, and writing. People with linguistic verbal intelligence they have many characteristics as follows. First, remember writing and spoke information. Second, enjoy reading and writing. Third, debate give persuasive pictures. Fourth, are able to explain things well. And final, use humor when telling story. If you are strong in linguistic verbal intelligence, good career choice for you are writer or journalist, lawyer, and teacher. Then the next intelligence will tell you that interpersonal intelligence. Individuals who are strong in interpersonal intelligence are good at being aware of their own emotional status, feelings, and motivations. They tend to enjoy self-reflection and analyzing, including daydreaming, exploring relationships with others, and assessing their emotional trends. Trained up persons have interpersonal intelligence, that is introspection and self-reflection. And people with interpersonal intelligence, they have many characteristics as follows. Thus, first, analyze their trend and quickness well. Second, enjoy analyzing theory and idea. Third, have excellent self-awareness. And finally, understand the basic for his or her out motivation and feeling. So if you are strong in interpersonal, many choice for you, that is philosopher, writer, theorist, and scientist.
And now I will show you another type of intelligence. It's called natural intelligence. And let's get it. The naturalist intelligence describes a person who is curious about the living things and the planet. So, this type of intelligence goes with the environment. So clouds, rock formations, other animals and species, insects, fish and mammals. Our understanding and skill level with all of them. In addition, usually it relates to the sciences, and the people who have high intelligence in this area may be geologists, and biologists. Other types of people could be the ones that want to care even more about the environment in plants. So for example, gardeners, farmers, landscapers. And these are all types of people who have high naturalist intelligence. As far as hobbies go, they often enjoy the outdoors, so that makes a lot of sense. They like hiking, camping, fishing, and hunting. And it's time for spatial intelligence. And now I would like to tell you that in the future, if you want to be an architect, artist, or engineer, exactly, you are a person who's strong in spatial intelligence. And now I give you more about spatial intelligence. And let's get it. So, first of all, what is spatial intelligence? People who are strong in spatial intelligence are good at visualizing things. The individuals are often good with diagrams as well as maps, charts, videos, and pictures. Moreover, I found that there are some IQ tests that test this type of intelligence very strongly. So if you take one of those and you're high in this area, you're gonna do really well. And that is your ability to manipulate objects and things in your mind. So for example, if I ask you, what would the rectangle look like if you turn it inside out? Someone with high visual spatial intelligence would find this task very easy, because they could very easily imagine a globe being turned inside out and what that look like. And people who score low are going to look at you like, I have no clue what that is. They're also really good at those object reasoning puzzles, and they show a picture of an object and ask you what would it look like if you rotated that object 90 degrees. So as you can imagine, architects score very highly in this area, so do engineers, artists, sculptors, people with the abilities to see and manipulate things in space. They also tend to be very visual.
The next type is called logical mathematical intelligence. Also known as number-smart logical mathematical intelligence, is the ability to analyze situations or problems logically. It is one of the 8 intelligence proposed by Howard Gardner. Logical mathematical learners may use reasoning and sequencing to absorb information. Your youngster may like to explore math, work with numbers, and find logical methods to answer questions. Their strengths include math, logic, seeing or understanding patterns, and problem solving. In school, children who excel in logical mathematical intelligence often enjoy subjects such as math, computer science, technology, writing, design, chemistry, and other hard science.
You may notice that they prefer logical order in instruction and often work best in structured, organized environments. They are natural thinkers and builders. Logical mathematical learners enjoy bringing math and conceptual ideas into reality via hands-on projects. For example, your child may like to spend time creating computer-assisted designs, building electronic devices, using computer applications, or programming computers. So, here's some famous figures with high logical mathematical intelligence: Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Thomas Edison, Jonas Kepler, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. So they are obviously so much more famous people, but I choose to talk about them because they are more important nowadays. So now we're gonna cover careers. As you may know, sometimes careers or jobs or part-time jobs may have a requirement for you to have more of the logical mathematical intelligence. There are going to be so much more careers, but these are just some that I thought were important for you to know. Scientist, mathematician, computer programmer, engineer, accountant, financial consultant. The next type is interpersonal intelligence. Who has strong interpersonal intelligence and good at understanding and interacting with other people. The individual are skilled at assessing the emotions, motivation, desires, and intentions of those around them. People with interpersonal intelligence are communicate well verbally. The most important aspect of interpersonal intelligence is empathic communication. When you are able to understand others, you find it easier to communicate with them. Whether it's listening or speaking, reading someone and pick up on little cues like their facial expression is extremely helpful in a professional setting. The ability to identify with others and imagine yourself in their shoes comes from emotional intelligence. It's an important trait if you're in a leadership position, as it helps you understand your team members and work with them. It also allows you to assess unique strengths and weaknesses. If you're working in a group, understanding others will go a long way in building interpersonal relationships. There are not many people who can understand what others are going through. Being able to think about others is there, especially in our fast-paced world where competition tries to achieve our goal. Interpersonal intelligence draws people in because they find purpose in your companies. If you are in touch with others' feelings and emotions, you are more likely to listen empathetically. This means that you can feel what they are feeling and you can even anticipate what they are going to say. Making room for others when they are speaking puts you in a compassionate light. Your coworkers will find it easier to connect with you and as a result, work collaboratively without conflict. This is a skill for communicating with others both verbally and non-verbally. So people that score very high in this area are usually counselors, psychologists, people who really get in tune with how someone else is thinking or feeling. They can really easily pick up on subtle cues, maybe even in body language or in tone of voice that other people can pick up on. People with this type of intelligence also make really good politicians, salespeople, and actors. People with interpersonal intelligence, such as Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa, have an ability to recognize and understand other people's moods, desires, motivations, and intentions.
Hi everyone, my name is Phương, and today I want to discuss about one of the 8 multiple intelligence of Gardner theory. So, what do you know about bodily kinesthetic intelligence? Do you feel that your mind and your body are one Can you tap into this energy directly? Yes, special soul who use the power of mind and body in union. Now, we will discuss about that. Let's go! So, what is bodily kinesthetic intelligence? Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is about thinking in movement and include the ability to use movements for either self-impression or precision to achieve a goal. Basically, you are great with that timing, motor skills, athletic, and dancing. Perhaps you are a great dancer, or maybe you excel in athletic field. You may even have the talents to be a great surgeon. Then, about the characteristic of kinesthetic intelligence. People with bodily kinesthetic intelligence are very skilled at dancing and sport. They enjoy creating things with their hands. They like to build, to drive. They also play by their own body. They also have excellent physical coordination. They remember by doing rather than hearing or seeing. For example, people with bodily kinesthetic intelligence such as Michael Jordan or Cristiano Ronaldo also have an ability to use one's own body to create product, quick reaction, perform skill, or solve problems through mind-body union. How do you know if you are a bodily kinesthetic learner? You are curious and like to explore your environment. You can carry on a detailed conversation when performing a physical task. You get fidgety sitting in environments that are non-interactive and let to pace. You are good with tools and you learning the best by doing. You often tap your hand or feet in a constant rhythm when you focus. You find it easier to listen and comprehend when there is interaction. So, that's the end of the bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Now, we will quick summary about the 8 multiple intelligence that we have learned. After all, there's 8 types of multiple intelligence, and they are spatial intelligence, naturalist, musical, bodily kinesthetic, logical mathematical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and the last is linguistic. The multiple intelligence theory has changed the way many educators teach. This theory allows not only students but also everyone time to nurture and develop their own intelligence. It also has allowed people to discover their own strengths and put more effort into improving their weak area. Now, this is the end of all video. Thanks for watching and listening. Goodbye and have a great day.